Salutations, travellers. You must gather your party before venturing forth, and you must gather them from this new set called Commander Legends 2 Dungeons & Dragons Battle for Baldur's Gate. It's probably the worst set name we've ever had in terms of just so many fucking words. Today we're going to open one of each of the boosters. The glare hopefully won't be as bad as they are on the foily packs. We're going draft, set, and collector. If you don't know the differences, this will illustrate some of those differences, but ultimately the differences sometimes fucking elude me because it's just too much information to understand or know for one human being. Let's start with the draft booster. So this is the traditional 15 card booster. Sorry, I was just waiting for my dog to stop barking there. This is the normal 15 card draft booster that you draft with. Got a Stirring Bard, a Carefree Swine Master, a Kenku Artificer, a Vicious Battle Rager, an Astral Confrontation, a Shiny Impetus, and a Mana Gate, and a Recruitment Drive, and a Nimble Weight Schematic. I keep thinking I'm getting to the end of the commons and I'm not. And a Ganassi Enforcer, and an Ocean Dragon, and a Thieves' Tools, and your Templar's Under Attack. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's actually the correct... Wait, I thought it was 3 uncommons and a rare. Just to show how often I pay attention to what I'm actually opening from my packs these days, because I've given up understanding booster fun. We then got Bloodboil Sorcerer, Iron Mastiff, and a Halcyon Emerald Archdruid, and a Feywild Advisor. So that's 4 uncommons, including a background, which is in the background slot, I believe. I think all the boosters have these. I could be wrong. And then we've got Jaheira, Friend of the Forest. Oh, it's 2 rares per pack because of how Commander Legends works. It's different to normal drafting. There you go, there you go. Jaheira, Friend of the Forest is a... Let's get this other shit out of there. We don't care about any of the rest of this. I guess if you want to know backgrounds... Our legendary enchantments, they're called a background, and then a lot of cards will have choose a background written on them. Let's zoom in. Jaheira, for example, has this ability, and what that means is when you play this as your commander, it allows you to have access to a background from the plethora of backgrounds available throughout the set. This helps the draft environment be able to build 2-color decks, even though you've opened the 1-color commander you want. So you can be on a blue-green deck with these two, for example, like your first booster, or outside of Limited, you've got this option now to have 2-color, like sort of partner commanders, but in a fixed way, because partner was bollocks. This one says, for example, commander creatures you own have whenever 1/1 non-token creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you create a 1/1 blue fairy dragon creature token with flying. So this allows your commander to create fairy dragons. Our first rare is Jaheira, Friend of the Forest, which I think is one of the better rares in the set. 3 mana, 2/3. She is your human elf druid. She is actually a druid fighter in Baldur's Gate 2. Jaheira is one of the main companions from the first game and the second game, and she's got a soft spot in my heart. One of my favourite harpers. She has tokens you control, have tap to make green mana. That's right, make a lot of treasure tokens, which green can do now, don't forget. And yes, you can now tap them for green and then sack them for another colour as well. Jaheira makes your dorks make mana, your tokens make your treasures make mana, your clues make mana. It makes Tireless Tracker better. I love this card, and I really hope we see it in cubes on Magic the Gathering Online. Although, that said, we're not getting this set on Magic the Gathering Online, so they're going to have to put this in a treasure chest, I guess. Our other rare is Call to the Void, a 5-mana sorcery. Each player secretly chooses a creature they control and creatures they don't control. Then those creature choices are revealed to destroy each creature chosen this way. I love the secretly part of this because it makes it more of an interesting card to resolve, as it means it can obviously double up and you can accidentally blow up other things. I guess you can all discuss it at the table and then secretly vote. Bit weird to resolve it though, because you got to like write things down, I guess, on your note app on your phone. But yeah, I'm a big fan of this. I think it's a fun card. I just don't think it's that powerful. Our foil was a Dragonborn Looter, and our token was a Pegasus token. Big shout out to Ultra Pro for the playmat, by the way. This is a official D&D set playmat featuring the baby owlbear, which is actually very good. It looks deep into your deck and finds you creatures. We're now opening the set booster, which is designed to be a slightly more fun than the draft booster to open. Has less cards. It used to be 12. Here is a Kobold in the style of a D&D book of the Monster Manual. It is an art series card. There's a load of these. There's up to 81 of them for the set. I think that the fact that they've got these is actually very cool. This is a super cool Kobold token. Islands, which have flavor text in this set. Moss Diamond, Marble Diamond, both of them in the D&D Monster Manual or DM guide or whatever style, which I really like. We've got a Blur, a Minimus Containment, a Moss Diamond. I say I really like. I'll be honest, I'm not clambering to put these in my decks, but I like that they exist, and I think it's really on point flavor-wise. Which are 2 different things, really. The new art for Burnished Heart, which I think is far superior to the old, it's a clockwork sort of Bambi. Cast Down. We've got a Drillwork Mold in our uncommon slot alongside Cast Down, and a Cloakwood Hermit. And our first rare is, let's make some space, We've got Will, Blade of Frontiers. I don't know what this is in D&D canon. I don't know if it's from the new Baldur's Gate, perhaps. Have I not played far enough to get there? I'm unsure. It's a 2-mana 1/1. If you'd roll 1 or more dice, instead roll that many dice plus 1 and ignore the lowest roll. So it gives you advantage, as in D&D 5th edition. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice, put a +1/+1 encounter on Will, Blade of Frontiers, and you get to choose a back. I think it's a very cool, flavorful dice rolling commander for the set. Then we have a Criminal Past. This is another example of a background, which gives commander creatures you own have menace, and this creature is +X+0, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Keep in mind that if you like these backgrounds, I think they fit your deck, but you don't want them in the command zone because you want to play a different commander. Like you want to play, I don't know, Nekusar and then play this or something. I don't know. It's just an example off the top of my head. This can be played in your 99. And then we've got a foil Val Candlekeep Researcher. Cool. That's it's an edged foil, I believe. I don't actually know what the frame treatments are called anymore. I think that's it. Someone tell me, is this an inverse edged foil? I don't fucking. We've got Baba Lysaga, the Night Witch. If you want to hear more about her, then watch the first preview video that me and Rob did, where we talked about all the early previews and how they relate to D&D. But yeah, cool commander, I guess. A foil Chardelaine Dragon. And then we've got a treasure. Really not that exciting. The treasure token is not two-sided. Let's get rid of that. Cool, that was our set booster. We didn't get a list card. I do really like the list. I just wish they were more common. I wish they were, if I'm honest, in every single set booster. If you don't know what the list is, it's a selection of cards in older sets that you can open in a set booster. But enough about set boosters. Let's open a collector booster. That's right, the really premium expensive shit. We got a pack attacking foil. We got a mana gating foil. If you don't know, everything in these packs are foil or promo. Nimblewright Schematic and foil. Petria's Seal and foil. Some of these cards I don't know what they do because I haven't read them the new previews. Noble's Purse. Oh, you can have a look in my Noble's Purse if you treat me right. Here's an island in foil as well. I quite like that island. That's really nice. Goggles of Night in foil, but also in the D&D book treatment. So that's pretty... Again, not up my street, but I can see how someone might be really into that. Scion of Harvesters. Sorry, my bad. Side of Halaster. Side of Harvest. What the fuck am I talking about? A house in this, like, alternate, reverse, etched... Like, nobody really knows. Don't pretend you know what these are called. Packed Weapon is our first mythic among the 3 boosters. A 4-mana... Oh, I don't want to show you what else is in this pack yet. A 4-mana, as long as the Packed Weapon is attached to a creature, you don't lose the game for having 0 or less life. Whenever a equipped creature attacks, draw a card and reveal it. The creature gets +X/+X where, until end of turn and loses X. And you lose X life, where X is that card's mana value. It's a card draw, beat down thing. You have to discard cards to equip it. It seems fun and flavorful. I say fun, it sounds like you can get blown out if someone kills it before you go to combat, but yeah, I'm not going to play it, honestly, it's not up my street. Next up is Seravok's Tome. It's a 4-mana artifact. This is your brother character from Baldur's Gate 1 who kills Gorion, your father figure. This thing has entered the battlefield, take the initiative. When you tap it, add colorless mana to your mana pool. If you have the initiative, add 2. 3, tap it, exile card on top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. This can only be activated if you've completed the dungeon. Complete a dungeon, cast spells for free. I like it as a payoff. Kindred Discovery in the new art, which shows off some bird people, which is the other playmat I was thinking of getting out for this set. Big fan of Kindred Discovery. It's funny that the Merfolk got wrecked and got left off the art. Sorry, Brian. The Council of 4. Okay, so it's a 5-mana. Whenever a player draws their second card during their turn, you draw a card. Whenever a player casts their second spell during their turn, you create a 2/2 night token, and it's a 0/8. Yeah, it's got all those weird white catch-up mechanics or do things if your opponents are doing better things than you. Not exciting. I've got the promo new art Bramble Sovereign. I think that card was due a reprint. There's a lot more reprints than I actually missed from this set, if I'm honest. Bramble Sovereign is not doing enough heavy lifting to make up for those, but that's a pretty good open, I think. And we've got a foil D&D treatment 9 Fingers Keen. It's a human rogue 4/4 menace. It's got ward. Enable to target your opponent must pay 9 life. Whenever 9 Fingers Keen deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 9 cards of your library. You may put a gate card from among them into the battlefield. I haven't seen this yet. This is the gate command. Then if you control 9 or more gates, put the rest into your hand. Otherwise, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. This is the gate commander. Fuck, I love it. Maybe I want to play that. But then it's a lands-based commander I already have attached. And then we've got a foil rabbit. It's also a foil treasure. Was that a good collector booster? Those are all rares. These are all not rares. Although I guess Island is the most powerful card in Magic. I hate it when people say that. These are all rares. Was that a good enough collector booster for £20? No, I didn't pay that because Wizards of the Coast were kind enough to send me some free product. But let me know in the comment section below. You've now seen one of each of the types of booster that you can get for this set, barring theme. Maybe next time I do a video like this for the next set, I should get theme as well. So hopefully this was informative. Hopefully it gave you that little bit of endorphin boost for living through me vicariously. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all soon. Ta-ta for now.